Red Bull Racing team principal Christian Horner has revealed that the team has identified what has made the current RB20 underperform in recent months. Red Bull have been winless since the Spanish Grand Prix in June and did not score a podium finish in 4 of the last 6 races. But according to Horner, the team now knows why it has been underperforming this much. Thanks for watching another GP Fans News video. If you like what you're seeing, please don't forget to subscribe and make sure to hit the like button as well down there. It helps us out a ton. After the Azerbaijan Grand Prix, Red Bull lost its place at the top of the constructors' standings, a title which they won comfortably in the last 2 seasons. McLaren now lead the way by 41 points and look strong favourites to win that championship for the first time since 1998. Max Verstappen does still lead the way in the driver standings by 52 points, but has only seen his advantage shrink in recent months. Christian Horner thinks Red Bull can now stop the rot, however, as they've identified where the RB20 has been underperforming. I think there are some inadequacies in some of the tools that we had, and as we started to push the aerodynamics of those regulations, the correlation between track and car, we've lost that correlation. I think it wasn't until the downforce came off the car at Monza that it really highlighted where the issues were coming from. Sauber/Audi team principal Mattia Binotto has revealed that Mick Schumacher is being considered as the team's second driver next to Nico Hülkenberg. Sauber are still yet to confirm their second seat for 2025, it being one of 2 places still up for grabs on the F1 grid, together with the second V-Carb seat next to Yuki Tsunoda, and Schumacher is being considered. A former F3 and F2 champion, Schumacher never established himself as a Formula 1 driver, completing 2 seasons for Haas before being cast aside at the end of 2022. Currently, the German competes in the WEC for the Alpine Works team, as well as being a reserve driver and test driver for the Mercedes F1 team. Despite his lack of reps in the last 2 campaigns, Binotto is still considering the now 25-year-old driver for the future, among other names like Valtteri Bottas and Gabriel Bortoleto. Definitely, we are evaluating him. I have met and talked to him. I have known him for a long time, having been part of the Ferrari Driver Academy. I know the merits and advantages of him. He is one of the names we have in mind. We have the luxury of not being in a hurry, all the other teams having decided on their lineup. 2 aspects are essential. On the one hand, experience to set the path of growth. On the other, a young, talented person to accompany us on the way to the top. After 3 weeks without Formula 1 racing, it is finally race week again. Round 19 of the 2024 season sees the grid traveling to the US once more for the United States Grand Prix at the Circuit of the Americas in Texas. Not only are the times different for us Europeans, as it is a race on a different continent, but it is a sprint weekend as well, so let's have a look at the complete schedule. There is only 1 practice session this weekend, and it comes at 6:30 UK time on Friday. A few hours after that, sprint qualifying will take place on Friday to determine the grid order for Saturday's sprint. Sprint qualifying is at 10:30 UK time on Friday, the sprint itself on 7 PM on Saturday. Only 3 hours after the sprint, the drivers have to hop back in the car for the actual qualifying session, which starts at 11 PM UK time on Saturday. Finally, the formation lap for the United States Grand Prix starts at 8 PM sharp on Sunday. Again, I don't want to cause any confusion here, so these times are all UK times, so adjust those if you are watching us from anywhere else. That's it then for another GP Fans News video. Do you think Red Bull will be back on top in Austin this weekend? And does Mick Schumacher still have a future in Formula 1? Let us know in the comments down below, and I'll catch you in the very next video.